Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back to Poinciana Elementary School. We are going to have a wonderful adventure this year. Okay, boys and girls, when you come out of your classrooms up in that area, you're going to come and walk all the way down the sidewalk with your teachers to the very end, and then you will stop. There will be two lines for two classes. When you get to the end of this line, you will stop, and the assistant who is in charge of you out here will meet you and let you know when it's time to go to the playground. So you need to line up quietly and listen to the directions. Okay, boys and girls, this morning we're going to talk about how we swing properly on our swings. I will demonstrate to you. You're going to sit on your bottoms at all times, feet out in front of you, pump your legs, and make sure nobody is in front of you. There is no walking in front of the swings at all. If you are not playing on the swing, you need to be away from the swings. When you are finished swinging, do not ever jump off the swing. You stop with your feet and walk off the swing. And make sure that nobody's around. And that's okay. I'm going to demonstrate the teeter-totter that we have here. You need to sit on your bottom. You can put your feet in the stirrups, and I don't ever want to see anybody in the middle of here, or standing or sitting. You may only sit on the seats. Usually 2 people or 4 people can do this. When you are done, you stop at the same time, and you may climb off. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate the proper way to use our slides here at Poinciana. You're going to climb up the stairs. You're going to go to the top of the slide and sit on your bottom. Make sure your feet are first and you're on your bottom. You come down the slide and hop off the bottom. Do not ever jump off, and the next person in line at the top of the slide needs to wait till the person that just went down the slide to be off the slide and get away from the slide, then they may go down. Okay, boys and girls, Mrs. Johnson is now going to demonstrate to you how you walk up, how you climb up this climber. You only go up it. I don't ever want to see anybody coming down it. You only go up. Go ahead, Mrs. Johnson. Good job, Mrs. Johnson. That's the only way you go up. You go up there, and then you may go down the slide. We are now going to demonstrate the monkey bars. I only want you to go on the monkey bars from this side, even though there's 2 entrances. You can climb up these stairs, go across, make sure you hang on with both hands the whole time, and then you may climb off at this end. Only one person goes at a time. When that person is finished and moves away from here, the next person in line over here may start. Girls, when recess is over, no matter what playground you're on, the field, playground 1 or playground 2, the assistant that is out there will blow her whistle 3 times. At that time, you will come and line up on these white lines. If you were playing with any playground equipment at all, you will bring it and put it back on the shelf, which will be here. We will have a blue card here which has all our playground equipment on. So you will bring that back, hang everything up, and get in your line. At that time, after you're lined up both lines and it's quiet and you're listening, you have your listening ears on, I will dismiss one line at a time. So I will say, okay, this line, please go up, and you go into the cafeteria, go to the cafeteria doors, and there will be a person there that will meet you and tell you where to go. When that line is all in, then I will dismiss the second line. And the same thing, go right up to the cafeteria door and someone will greet you. Thank you, boys. Now, I want you to know, so important, safety is always first here. We want to keep everybody safe at all times throughout the whole day here at Poinciana. We want to be kind to each other, we want to say kind words to each other, and we want to be very, very respectful. And I'm so excited for this new school year to start. It's going to be such a great adventure. Can't wait to see you all next week.
Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back to Poinciana Elementary School. I'm Mrs. Johnson, and not only will you be seeing me in the library, but you will be seeing me in the cafeteria. So I'm going to go over a few of the things in the cafeteria today with you. Not only in the school do we have our expectations for the rest of the school, we also have them for the cafeteria. So here are our expectations. So it says, I will be respectful to my school by sitting and sticking. That means after you get your lunch, either through the lunch line or your lunchbox, you sit down at the table and you stick. And that means you do not get up and move around or go sit with your friends somewhere else. You just stay where you are. This one, raising my hand for help. If you need anything, a ketchup or silverware, or you forget something or you need help, just raise your hand and we'll come over there and help you out. Using a quiet voice. So in the cafeteria, we use our quietest voice. That way everybody can hear each other's conversations. Keeping my hands and feet to myself. This is very important. When we're sitting down in the cafeteria, you put your feet underneath the table and your hands on top, and you eat your food, but we don't kick each other or touch each other's food. We just keep everything to ourselves. Picking up my trash. This is very important because we want our school to look really, really nice. So if you're sitting there and your trash falls on the floor, make sure you pick it up. If you see somebody else's fall, you know what? Pick it up for them too, because every class is like a team and we all have to work together. Boys and girls, when you come in from recess, you're going to walk in a quiet, nice line, and we're gonna follow the line around just like this. And then we're gonna go around and we're gonna go to either line A or line B to get our lunches. So this is the way line A goes. And if you can see over there, above the doors, there's an A and a B. And the first day of school, your teacher will tell you what line you're supposed to be at and what table number you're supposed to be at. Girls. All right, so in the cafeteria, we have a challenge for you. Every week, we will be giving away the Great Grizzly. Now, if your class wins the Great Grizzly, you get to put it on the door of your classroom, and your teacher will be so proud of you. You will have your class name announced on the news, announced in the cafeteria, and everybody in the class gets a prize. It's so exciting. But there are 4 things that you have to remember in order to get the Great Grizzly. The first thing is, when you come in from outside, we walk quietly in a line. Number 2 is we sit quietly at our table and use our quiet voices. Number 3, when it's time to get up and leave, you clean up all the trash on top of your table and underneath your table. And number 4 is we line up quietly to wait for our teachers to pick us up. On every table, you'll see one of these little stands. Now, in the beginning of lunch, it'll be on green. That means everything is going great for your class. Now, if for some reason your class gets a little noisy, we put that on yellow, and that just lets everybody know at the table that it's kind of like a little warning that, oops, we need to be a little bit more quiet. Now, if for some reason it gets louder and louder and louder, we're gonna flip that over to red, and that means it's silent lunch. I don't want a silent lunch, so I know you don't either. Now, just because you get on silent lunch doesn't mean you can't go back to green. So if you guys behave yourself and you're on red, you will earn your way back to green.
Hi, Miss Aljagia. Hi, Mrs. Johnson. So nice to see you today.
It's nice to see you too. Hey, you know what? I've got these little Annie's bunny grams that are chocolate chip, but I really like those little Rice Krispie snacks. Can I have that and I'll trade with you?
Oh, that sounds like such a good idea, but you know what? We're not allowed to share food at Poinciana.
Oh, you're right.
And you know why?
Why?
Because somebody might have an allergy.
You know what? You're right.
So we have to be very careful, and we can only eat the food that we brought to school.
And you
Or
know what?
pilots.
And you know what I heard also? There is a special table for kids that have allergies.
Is there really?
There is. So
What a great idea.
So if they have an allergy to peanut butter, there's a special table for them that they could sit at with their friends.
That makes such good sense. What a great idea. I just love Poinciana.
I
Elementary
do
School.
too. When it's time for lunch to be over, an adult will come to your table and dismiss you. So you just sit, wait. One of us will come over and say, okay, it's time to clean up. All right, ladies. Hi.
Hi, Mrs. Johnson.
Okay, it is time to clean up. Can you clean up on the top and the bottom of your table?
Oh, that's on your side.
I didn't drop that though.
I didn't either.
Really?
No.
All right, I'll pick it up.
And this would
If
be
that
it.
happens again, I'll do it.
Okay.
That
thank you
is
so
good
much.
sharing and
Teamwork,
helping
Mrs.
out.
Johnson. That is
Okay,
teamwork.
so we're going to dismiss one side at a time. So I'm going to dismiss this side, and you're going to walk around and go to the garbage, and then this side's going to stand up, and you're going to follow the first person in front of you. All right, so you know about each of the 4 ways that you can earn a point. Now, if your class earns 4 points every day, you have a chance of winning the Great Grizzly. Now, I must tell you about a secret thing. If someone in your class or the whole class goes above and beyond, you can earn a 5th point. That means on our tally board, you would get a point for walking in quietly, a point for sitting quietly at your table, a point for cleaning up, a point for lining up quietly for your teacher, and an above and beyond point. You could actually get 25 points in 1 week and get the Great Grizzly and have your class's name on the news announced in the cafeteria and have everyone get a prize. Isn't that exciting? I really, really hope that your class earns the Great Grizzly. Bye.